Greetings and welcome back everyone. If you like these daily crypto analysis videos, hit the like button and subscribe. Please share these videos with your friends to help the channel grow. I'm Crypto Snake, back again to discuss some Bitcoin analysis. So today we're going to start out on the one-day chart, and I want to point out that the RSI is meeting a lot of resistance here. In fact, we have actually broken down from around this 45 level, and we have actually started to descend a little. So this may actually be the peak of the Bitcoin rally, and I'm going to lay out what's concerning me about this small rally here and why I think this could be the actual peak. Back in August, we did hit a lot of resistance around the same level, around the 6,500 area. And what concerns me most, as well as this SAR, which is again a measurement of the overall trend, which is now moving in a bearish pattern, is still continuing in a bearish pattern. We actually, even with this small rally, have not posted a bullish SAR on the daily. But what concerns me most here is that the Kijun-sen has sloped down aggressively down. It's very unnatural to be dropping at such a severe angle here. That's got me really concerned as the price generally maintains around that area. And moving down to the 4-hour chart, where we'll get a little bit more introspective into Bitcoin. The RSI has hit the resistance area and is actually lowering now, with the price still maintaining around the same area. As I laid out in the previous video, I did believe that we would have to smash through this 65.20, give or take 65.25 resistance area to go for a nice pump up to the 67.50. We didn't break this area with any sort of conviction. In fact, we wicked down from it several times and we still have failed to break that, even though we did break into the 4-hour cloud. We essentially timidly trended sideways through here. Now the Kijun-sen is still rising, which is bullish, and I'm still expecting the price to at least pull back and wick to this Kijun-sen. This Kijun-sen may meet around the 6,400 area. It may meet up here at this previous resistance, now support at the 64.17 area. Now I did open a speculative short around the 6,500 area, and I am expecting to capitalize on that and get out of that position up to 65.21. However, if the price does actually break up past this very strong resistance at the 65.20 area, I will actually switch that position into a long if I don't exit it at profit, looking for that 6,700 range. Now if this Kijun-sen on the 4-hour starts to plateau here or starts to reduce its incline, it's very likely that we will pull back to the Kijun-sen outside of this cloud, and if we do break out of this cloud, it's going to be quite a heavy dip. As it stands right now, I'm not ready to call this the peak of this small rally, as we have broken that resistance before several times, so it's very possible that we could pump up to the 6,600 resistance before finding our peak and breaking back down. I will wait to see a bearish SAR trend indicator post up here above the price, indicating that we are actually going for a dip before I call this the peak, as the Chikou span is actually above the price, which is bullish, and the Kijun-sen has continued to ascend. So before I get on with the rest of my technical analysis here, if you would like to join my free Telegram for insights on the market, including Bitcoin, altcoins, and a sneak peek to my personal entries and exits, join t.me/cryptosnakepit. Links directly to the chat, and a link on how to install Telegram, which is a free chat program and used to communicate with my VIPs, in the description below. We've also been pulling some savage gains this month, even with Bitcoin performing erratically, and right now I'm getting geared up for some massive gains for this next bull run. You can see a glimpse of the gains we've made this month in the VIP group. I've also given out a list of potentially discount altcoins I plan to ride for the bull run to my VIPs, and if you want information on how to get into the VIP group to be part of these trades, the information is also in the description below. So moving to a semi-bullish article here on Bitcoin. Bitcoin price looks north after passing 6.4k resistance. Now their concern here obviously is that the 10-day moving average is actually putting the brakes on the rally here, which will offer a lot of resistance, which we actually have seen on the chart. You can see that we are wicking down from this 10-day EMA as well. As for the overall market health today, the altcoin market has come alive today with some really nice resurgences from Bitcoin's movements. A lot of coins moving up to 5%, Ethereum up 12%, and the overall coin market cap actually did break that 200 billion mark again, which is very, very healthy. And if we take a look at Bitcoin dominance, we did actually peak out at around 58%, got rejected off of that, and we have been actually breaking down nice and healthy, down to 56.87. Now that being said, even though the Bitcoin dominance is moving in a nice and healthy direction, we still are up very, very high from where we were, and I don't believe that we're going to see another alt season until we get down to this 45% area and break down through there. But we will make some decent gains on the way. Taking a look at Bitcoin shorts today, which is basically a measurement of the people betting against Bitcoin, betting that Bitcoin will go down with the exchange's money, trading on leverage. You can see that we did actually spike back up, and we didn't get that Bitcoin short squeeze that we were looking for here. Now it is possible that we could come up and test this all-time high again around the 39.5, 39.6 area, before potentially breaking back down for that nice short squeeze, giving us a really nice pump on Bitcoin. But at the moment, a lot of the market appears to believe that we are going down and going to break down from this very likely down to the 6,000 area. Now on to some Ethereum news for today. So Ethereum is actually getting an update very soon called the Constantinople update. Now the major thing that applies to this update, if you're not into cryptocurrency and all the coding and everything like that, the most important thing here is that the Ethereum reward will be dropping from 3 Ethereum down to 2 Ethereum for miners. Now moving to the Ethereum chart here, what that basically means for mining is that there are going to be less miners actually mining Ethereum. A lot of them will shut down their systems because they won't see any profit, making only 2 Ethereum per chain, but they'll also gain more because the difficulty will be easier. Now simple economics will tell you if there's more supply and not enough demand, the price of something will start to deflate. Now the same thing is also true if demand is high and supply is low. So as the supply of Ethereum diminishes and as these mining rewards go down, Ethereum's price actually could increase, and as those coins are finally mined out entirely, there will be a limited amount of Ethereum to go around. So long term, this actually could be bullish for Ethereum, and the reason they actually made this decision was because of this massive fall on Ethereum here, which has basically just been down sloping with Bitcoin's movements this entire time and just absolutely fallen the past 2 months. Down from what many thought was support at around 400 all the way down to $175. Now in the previous video I did lay out a potential long position to take here down at the 188 area, as I did see that the Kijinsen was so heavily separated from it and it was very likely to pull back to there. That long position obviously pulled about 150% profit on 15x leverage, so if you got in on that, congratulations. If not, there's plenty more trades to come. This market is very young and there are so many more savage gains to be made. Now as for the technical analysis on Ethereum here, you can see that we did actually break up into this RSI range again. We were so far below, down in the 20 range, entirely oversold, and we did actually break up into the 35 area, giving us this really nice green price movement. What concerns me right now with Ethereum and why I don't think this price is going to continue up much further than this is, one, we have heavy resistance, which was previous support at the 221 area, 222, and the Kijinsen has also started to decline here. So I do believe this was just a return to the Kijinsen before the descent continues, and I think we may actually see the 155 area. However, it's also possible we could just see some side trading here before an actual true recovery and make a test at this one-day cloud. I will be updating my Ethereum technical analysis as the videos go on, as this is going to be much more lucrative than Bitcoin when the pump actually comes. And as I laid out, I will be scooping up a whole lot of Ethereum between this $200 to $100 range, because by the end of the year this will likely be a very lucrative play, if not only because the RSI is so oversold here. I actually believe Ethereum is a good project. It's actually the mother of many of the coins and many of the altcoins in the market, so I really don't think it's going anywhere as far as number 2 in the space. So before I wrap this video up, I just want to say good luck on your trades this week. If you make any, please join me in my free Telegram at t.me/cryptosnakebit, where I give up-to-the-minute updates on Bitcoin and my personal exits and entries for the private VIP group. Also included is our private VIP chat, where you can chat with many of our experienced savage traders, get personal technical analysis from me, and answer any questions you might have. This is CryptoSnake, signing off.